Hey Physique Freaks, how's it going? Scott Tuzana, MetabolicMasterpiece.com here with another killer leg workout finisher to share with you. Let's get to it. Alright, so last month we finished our leg workouts with an absolutely brutal 3-minute non-stop leg press challenge that really tested our mental ability to push through the pain barrier, work through the burn, and really showed us what we were made of. So this month we had to step it up, and what we're doing here is 100 rep reverse lunges. We're alternating legs and we're doing 100 reps for each leg total. Total time will take anywhere from 6 to 8 minutes, really depending on how many breaks you need to take in order to hit those 100 reps. Now, ideally what you want to do is select a weight that allows you to hit about 20 to 25 reps, no more than 25 reps for the first set, and then needing to take about a 5 to 10 second break to kind of catch your breath, maybe even sit the weight plates or dumbbells down, give your traps a break there, your arms a break, and then get back at it. Do as many more as you can. Take a 5 to 10 second break, as many more as you can, 5-10 second break until you hit 100 reps. Now, this was my first attempt here. I've got 25-pound weight plates in each hand. I was able to hit 50 reps nonstop, took a 5-second break, did 25 more reps, 5-second break, and 25 more reps. So the weight selection was a little light for me. It felt fantastic. We've got Santina next to me using a barbell. She just holding dumbbells or weight plates. Would have bothered her wrist a bit too much. She would have been more distracted by that, so she went with a barbell. She ended up, it's a 20-pound barbell, and that was too light for her. She actually did 100 reps non-stop. So as fun as that is, a challenge to hit 100 reps non-stop for each leg, it's not ideal. It's kind of more like cardio than anything. We want to make sure that we are taxing every muscle fiber in your leg. So you want to use a weight that is fairly challenging. So next, actually the second time I did this, I still kept the weight and I actually was able to do 100 reps nonstop with this. I knew it was much too light for me. I'm going to be hitting these again on Wednesday. My plan is to use 35 pounds and see how that goes. I'm sure 10 pounds extra in each hand will make a pretty big difference. Hoping to hit no more than 25 reps, ideally 20 reps. If I still find that I'm able to do more than 20 or 25 reps with the 35 pounds in each hand, I'll have to go to dumbbells. And I prefer the weight plates because they're not so big and bulky, easy to just kind of hang down at your side, whereas dumbbells can kind of get in the way a little bit. I think kettlebells would be another good alternative there. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe I know we got a set of 30-pound kettlebells, which is probably still a little too light. So I'll see what else we got here at the gym. But yeah, so I'll be anxious to test it out. I wouldn't want to go from 35-pound weight plates to 45-pound because the 45-pound weight plates are too big in diameter. I would be limited in my range and probably have to bend my elbows a bit and probably end up feeling more fatigue in the biceps than anything. One thing with the heavier weight when you're doing this, you will feel it more in your traps than anything. The traps will fatigue, which is great. It's a nice way to kind of, we're not really hitting traps directly in this workout, so indirectly hitting the traps with this exercise. You probably notice how my stance is pretty narrow. I don't like stepping too far back. I allow my knee to travel just in front of my toes. It's just a feel. It's where I get a great contraction. The glutes, I really feel emphasis on the glutes with my feet in a little bit closer. I love driving off that lead leg, really feeling the quads engaging there. I even feel a good stretch in the hamstrings in the bottom. I find when I'm stepping too far back, I have to push a little more off my back leg and end up feeling too much of a stretch in that back foot or back leg, back quad. That kind of, I don't know, I feel too much of a burning sensation there, too much of a stretch, and it kind of, I don't know, just doesn't feel as comfortable to me, and I just don't feel my performance as well. So I try to keep my feet a little bit closer. So there's my first break after 50 reps. And I try not to put any weight on that back foot at all. So I'm not pushing off that back foot. I try to keep all the weight on the lead leg and really drive up and forward with that lead leg. So in the bottom, feeling the stretch in the hamstrings and the glutes. And then as I'm thrusting myself forward, I really feel the quad engaging on the lead leg, as well as the glute of that lead leg kind of thrusting me forward there. Now, the one benefit of doing the nonstop 100 reps is that you really kind of get into a good rhythm with your stance and your stride, and it just becomes a little more effortless. Even though it's burning, there's just something mindless about it. You're just going, I don't want to say going through the motions because it's pretty damn brutal, but the stride just stays consistent. Whereas when you're taking these breaks in between, it takes you a stride or two to kind of regain that same stride that you had previously. So you see there, I kind of play around with my stride a little bit from time to time. I had one little stride that went a little further back. It's like, nope, that's not for me. Right away went back in closer. You can probably see that I'm just keeping all that tension on the lead leg there. So yeah, definitely. And the heavier you're going with this, the more frequent breaks you're going to have to take throughout, and the tougher it is to kind of regain that stability. So it's a good challenge. I hope you apply this. Look forward to hearing your feedback. You are going to be gassed at the end of it for sure.